CC, the CEO, wanna change your life? Come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family, not just for yourself. I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a goal builder that could teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you to get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black-owned firm, but we ain't all black.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Constance Carter. How you doing out there today? I hope you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. I got to get back to the page. I had to go somewhere. I can't even see. There we go. Come on in. You guys, come in. I got a lot to talk to you about. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully I'm loud and clear because I want to share something that I think is very important for all of us. I believe it's extremely important. And I want to share it with you because it just came down the pike yesterday on CNN about Navy Credit Union discriminating. And I want to address it because there's a lot of information out there about this. And it's important for you. Most of you are Black people. And I want to talk to you because this is affecting you. Okay. So as you come in, I want to make sure that you this is a dialogue and not a monologue. So ask me questions too. I'm not just talking to you. I want you to talk back to me, talk Black to me. Now, as you come in, I want you to tell me where you're watching from, because I know I have people that watch from all over the world. So put in the comments where you're watching from. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. All right. Also, please, if you are not subscribing to Constance Carter at CC, the CEO, please do. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Fly Nubian Queen on YouTube, on Instagram, and then on Constance Carter. I am Constance Carter on Facebook, on Instagram, and then CC, the CEO on YouTube. But we got a lot to cover, and I want to make sure that we get to it because this is really important information. Now, a lot of our counterparts, y'all, think that discrimination has ended a long time ago. Oh, there's no racism. We elected a Black president. Racism is gone. Are you kidding me? Well, we all know the result of electing a Black president. We ended up getting a crazy muff named Donald Trump because that was the answer to us having a Black president. We know that. I can't say that. I can say that, he was crazy. He did a lot in the world to make us look bad. Now, I think all politicians across the board. I'm not fond of Democrats or Republicans, to be honest with you, because you see now that we're in a Democratic office, we have a Democratic office. You see, there's a lot more regulation when it comes to being able to do certain things. Interest rates are higher. Money is tighter, everything, inflation has gone up. All of these things have happened. So, just depends on, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. If you're a business owner, you may, a Republican office may be better for you. I'm a business owner. And so I get a lot of the benefits. But anyway, that's beside the point. I want to get to this because discrimination is discrimination. I don't care who's in office because it's been happening since the inception of this country. We have had to face all kind of redlining. We've had to face predatory lending, Jim Crow, all the things that kept us out of wealth building opportunities as Black people. This is not something that's happened 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. This is happening right now. Let me tell you, let me just give you a little history lesson right now. Let me just tell you, in 2023, Wells Fargo was sued. Wells Fargo, there's a lawsuit that alleges Wells Fargo originated high-cost loans to minorities at a rate 2.3 times more higher than from non-minorities. 2023. Per the lawsuit, this continued throughout the life of the loans as Black borrowers paid inflated interest rates manifested through the imposition of prepayment penalties when they refinanced or paid off their loans. They did this to minority borrowers. Okay. In 2023, the United States Department of Justice has reached a $31 million settlement with City National Bank in a historic housing discrimination case. City National Bank, based in LA, is one of America's 50 largest banks. Go back a little bit. In 2011, Bank of America was fined $335 million for minority discrimination. But then in 2023, Bank of America also was fined for racial discrimination as well. In 2023, a Pennsylvania Base Bank has agreed to pay $3 million to settle a federal lending discrimination suit, alleging that the company refused to provide credit services to people in majority Black and Hispanic neighborhoods. In 2023, the Justice Department secured an agreement with American Bank of Oklahoma to resolve lending discrimination practices. So this discrimination is not ancient history. This shit is happening today. It's happening today. And so this reporting by CNN was one of the latest developments. And let me show you what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, let me just show you what they say on CNN. Let me share my screen. Where's that CNN thing at? Bear with me a second. Not this one, not this one. Damn, I got too many screens open. Oh, please don't tell me I closed it. So basically, it was a gentleman. He was a CEO of a company. He was approved for a loan. I'll just tell you, he was approved for a loan. He went out and looked for a house in this neighborhood that he really wanted to live in. It was a school district that he really wanted his son to be in. He's approved for a loan. He gets in the contract, 720 credit score, and then Navy Credit Union says he's no longer qualified. All of a sudden, they just pulled the rug off from under him. And they said that he had too much debt. And so then they took it off the table. But what Navy Credit Union is saying is they're saying, you guys are not considering people's credit and things like that. What he's saying is my credit was 720. I had a 720 credit score. Let's talk about other banks before I get into that, because I can side on in some parts with Navy, and I'll tell you why. But let me just talk about 8 other major banks that got caught discriminating against Black people. JP Morgan Chase Bank has been accused of discriminatory practices by both the city of Miami and the city of Los Angeles. M&T Bank, a lawsuit was filed in federal court in Manhattan this year, accused them of racial discrimination and having secret tapings to back its claims. Let's see who else. Give me a second. Wells Fargo. I already mentioned Wells Fargo. Let's see who else. Bank of America. I mentioned Bank of America already. Citibank. Like, everybody is discriminated against your people. And again, remember, PNC Bank. I bank with PNC. Look at there. Who else? I think that was the 8, right? Was that the 8th? Evans Bank. I don't know who they are, but they have been accused of racial discrimination. US Bank also. It's like all the major banks. And so there is a real problem, because we know the number one way to wealth building is through real estate. And if they are keeping us out of the wealth building with real estate, then how are we able to build wealth? Okay. Here's the thing I have about Navy Credit Union, though. So I want to kind of play devil's advocate a little bit, because in 2020, see, I got this thing about these Instagram gurus. They telling y'all, go out, get your LLC, and then do a trust on top of that. Do this and do this, right? So they're we giving you the game, we giving you the code, we giving you the play. They say that real. I'm gonna give you the play. I'm gonna give you the play. And so they've been giving y'all the Navy Credit Union play. I've heard it many times. Here's the Navy Credit Union play. You go over there, Navy Credit Union, they approve everybody, and they do this. You got to do like this, and you get that, and they get that. You get them loans, and right. So the thing about the Navy Credit Union play was, it was truly a play for you to be. They had loans that they offered to people that didn't have the best credit. Right. And so then when all them internet gurus told y'all to go over there and get them loans, y'all ran over there in droves, and then y'all start getting them Navy Credit Union loans. Now I got Navy Credit Union loans. They haven't denied me as of yet. I'm not saying that they won't, but my name is Constance either, so they may not know that I'm Black. They may know I'm Black, and they may not, because a lot of times what they're saying in some of those lawsuits is they're discriminating. I think it was Wells Fargo. They take names that are more Black or Hispanic, and they discriminate against those people. If they don't know what ethnicity they are, they're looking at the names and discriminating against them based upon the names. However, so everybody ran over there to get the Navy Credit Union play, and Navy Credit Union saw y'all coming over here to get the play, and you didn't have the best credit, and they stopped doing the play. right? And so what's happening is 75% of white people who go to Navy Credit Union are getting approved, and half of Black people, there's a huge disparity. Half of Black people, more than 50% of us, are getting denied. More than 75% of white people are getting approved. 50% of us are getting denied. And is there discrimination? I don't know. Is there disparity? Absolutely. Here's the thing about it is, I don't know if our white counterparts are being told to go over there with your bad credit and try to get a loan through Navy Credit Union. I know that they did have these loans available for people like us. The people who, not people like us, but people who had challenged credit, and they were giving loans in droves to people who had challenged credit, Black, white, or whatever, and they stopped. That was a thing. They told y'all the play is go get a Navy Credit Union loan. They're gonna give everybody a loan. They gonna approve you. It don't even matter. But the play got played out when you motherfuckers went over there and you started getting these loans and you stopped paying your debt. When their default rates increased significantly. And so a lot of us ran over there in droves because we knew we couldn't get no loans nowhere else. We couldn't get no funding nowhere else. We knew Navy was going to do it, but Navy stopped that shit because y'all was coming over there and y'all was defaulting on the loans. That's the problem. So on one hand, I do see how there is a disparity, right? There is a disparity, but we got to check ourselves. We really, us Black people, they say only 3% of African Americans actually get SBA loans for our businesses, right? I was able to get an SBA loan because my shit is in order. In order for you to get a loan, it's not that SBA is discriminating against you because you Black. SBA is discriminating against you because you got bad credit or because your business is not set up properly. And this is the thing that I really want us to take as Black people. I want us to be more accountable. I want us to be more proactive than reactive. I want us to stop selling grandmama's house and then hollering gentrification. I want us to take responsibility for ourselves. Okay. So yeah, we say, oh, that's why we need our own banks. We do have our own banks. Well, that's why we need to do this. And what we need to do is have our shit together, and we need to have our shit in order. So can't nobody say nothing. Yes, they did. All these banks. Absolutely. I just named all these banks who intentionally discriminated against us. Absolutely. Number one, I believe that we need to start doing business with people who look like us, that are going to look out for our best interests. I own a mortgage company. I'm a mortgage broker. I'm only licensed in a few states. I'm licensed in California, Maryland, DC, Virginia, and Texas. Okay. So I'm only licensed in a few states. My team can only do loans in those states, but I know that we're not going to put you in any position that's going to be for your detriment. Okay. So try to do business with people who are looking out for your best interest. Because when you go directly to those banks, them banks are not going to look out for your best interest. I don't say they are going to discriminate against you. They are more than likely to discriminate against you than at your local mortgage broker. Okay. That's number one. Number two, we got to start getting our shit together. Get your credit together, Black people. That's all I got to say. Get your credit together. Don't go over there with no 520 credit score and then you mad hollering about Navy Credit Union discriminated against you. Get your credit score up. It's not hard to do. And listen, I'm not taking up for these people. I'm just saying, don't give nobody a reason to do nothing to reject you. Yes, we need to do our own. Yes, we need to do for ourselves. Yes, we need to be self-sufficient, independent, all that other stuff. But we also need to take accountability for our own selves and make sure that our affairs are in order. Okay. So make sure that you get your credit score up. These banks like Navy, they have down payment assistance. They have 100% financing. So make sure that you are positioned to take advantage of that. So here's some things, here's some criteria that they look at in case you don't know. And hold on, before I go further, I want you to share, I'll stop right now, and I want you to share this. I'm looking for my books. I want you to share this information out to as many people as you can, okay? Because everybody needs to know this information, okay? Everybody needs to know what it takes in order to get into position so that they can start building wealth. And I'm about to tell you what it is. So before I give you this game, I want you to share this with everybody in your network because this is extremely important. I'm about to give you the play. I'm about to give you the play, okay? But this is the legit play. I'm not playing these games that these internet gurus and told y'all about to play it, how to shortcut and all that shit. We ain't talking about that. We talking about some real life stuff. This is how you not only get the wealth, but you keep the wealth. You sustain the wealth. That's what I want for you. I don't want no fast money, nothing like that. Because what happens when you get fast money, you lose it fast. I not only want to help you to generate and build wealth, I want to help you to keep the wealth so that you can pass it to your children. Because the Bible says that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children and his children's children. So I want you to be able to get wealth, keep it, and leave it for your descendants. Okay. So we ain't talking about fast money. We ain't talking about get rich quick. We talking about creating solid foundations for you and people who look at you. So before I even go in there and tell you what the play is, I want you to share this information with your peoples. Okay. Share this information with your peoples. Share this information right now. Also, again, make sure you hit the subscribe and make sure you are subscribing to Constance Carter, CC the CEO, and the Fly Nubian Queen. All right. So here's the play. Y'all want to know the play? All right, bet. You got to have good credit. I just said that. So I have a book. I got a few books. Where's my books? I got a workbook called, and this is not a promotion of my books for real, because my books sell out all the time anyway. Let me see. I think I got one over here. I have a couple of books. Keeping Score. What you need to know. Yeah. Shoot, I'm about to knock shit down. Keeping Score. What you need to know to make your credit score grow. That is one of my books. It's available on Amazon. And guess what? Right now until the end of the year, I do this every year. I have it on Amazon for $5. You know what this means? This means I make absolutely no money. I don't make anything. I do this every year after Black Friday to the end of the holiday season. And I do this. And I have another book called The Secret to Breaking the Broke Code. And that's really helping you to change your mindset so that you can really just blow up. But $5, I did that so that you can give the gift of good credit, of financial abundance, of financial wealth to all you and all of your friends. So go on Amazon right now and get the book. Again, I don't make no money from it. $5. It costs Amazon $5 to make it and ship it to you. So that's the first thing I want you to do is get the book. And it's a simple book. I've helped thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of people change their credit score, hundreds and hundreds of points by that book. It's an easy read. People try to say credit is like this overly complicated thing. And it's not overly complicated. It's very, very simple. And I write it so that like a high schooler can read it and implement and apply it. So get the book. $5 on Amazon until the end of the year. So first of all, I want you to do that. Get the book. So get your credit score together. You can literally increase your score 100 points within 30 days by simple things that I talk about in my book. Really, 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 really. So get your credit score up. The other thing is start saving money. Let me give you a couple of ways. Now, there is down payment assistance. Okay. So there's down payment assistance. If you're a veteran, you can get 100% financing. And you know what? I love VA loans. I love what the government does for VA people because they put veterans in homes for, with no money out of pocket. That's a true 100% financing loan. These banks, all of these major banks, Navy Credit Union and Bank of America, they all have these CRA loans. These CRA loans are for areas that are redevelopment areas. Those are 100% financing loans. All commercial banks, most of the commercial banks, the larger commercial banks, they have these available. These are 100% financing loans, and they're typically for first-time home buyers, okay, or people who don't currently own another home. You can get 100% financing there. But if you don't know how to save your money, or if you don't have any money saved, go pull money from your 401k. The only time I recommend pulling money from your 401k if it's for an investment. My mama always used to do this. She'd always take money from her 401k, pay her credit cards off. I hate that. Don't take out this asset to pay off a liability. Only use this asset for another asset that you're investing in. Okay. So you need money down. Now, they also look at Navy Credit Union. They look at your debt to income ratio. So when they said that man had too much debt, he very well may have. They may have changed the guidelines in the middle of the loan process. That may be what happened. I don't know. This man had a 720 credit score. He's a CEO of a company. He got a bunch of money. He wanted to live in this neighborhood. He had approval first, and then they rejected him. Yeah, they may have changed the guidelines. They may have said, yeah, everything looks good. Or they may have recalculated everything. Maybe another underwriter looked at his thing, was like, oh, we didn't calculate this, this, and this. Those things do happen, and I've seen them happen. Also, though, even in my own purchases, when I was purchasing a investment property, Rocket Mortgage was giving me the mother blues. And I truly believe that she was doing that because I'm Black. Like, credit great, income great, money great, but she was making it she was making it harder for me to get approved. So again, I'm not saying that that doesn't exist. I had to get the VP involved in finishing this deal for myself. I know it was because I was Black. I know it because I talked to the lady. I'm talking to the lady. She knows, she could hear in my voice I'm Black, and she just put every barrier in place. So y'all, I'm not saying that discrimination don't exist. I'm just saying just be proactive and get yourself better positioned. So then can't nobody say, oh, we did this because of XYZ. Yeah, there's redlining, there's discrimination and all that stuff happening. And if you see something, say something. Something happened to you, say something. Make sure you file a complaint and make sure you get paid. But I just want to get us in a better position. So knowing what your debt to income ratio is, make sure that you don't have too much debt, because if you have too much debt, then you're not going to be able to qualify. Your loan to value, that's something else that you may hear. What is a loan to value? That is how much of a loan are you going to get based upon the value? If the value is $500,000, you're going to get 80% of the loan. You're going to put 20% down, or you're going to put 15% down. You're going to put 5% down. Some of them won't approve you if the loan to value is too high. If you got trying to get 100% financing, you may not be able to get approved. Okay. So loan to value is also important. Also, to get approved, you need to have stable income. Okay. So even if you quit a job, they will still approve you if you have not been working for over 6 months. So some people think, oh my God, I lost my job and I got another job, I probably can't get qualified to get a home. Well, no, as long as you have not been working for 6 months, you can't have a 6-month gap in your employee. Also, a big myth about getting finances. People think that you have to be in the same line of work for 2 years. You do not, unless you go from self-employed to employed. So if you're self-employed, you need to be self-employed for 2 years. If you're employed, you need to be employed a W-2 for 2 years, but you can have any kind of job. I had a client who had, this is an Indian lady. She worked at a gas station. Then she worked at a warehouse, and then she worked somewhere else. And then she was 4 jobs in 2 years. And the final job, she was an admin, but it was always like a step up. She made more and more money. They had nothing to do with each other, but she had consistent employment. So they don't look at, people think, oh, I got to be in the same kind of job or the same job for 2 years. You don't have to be in the same job for 2 years. You can have 20 jobs in the last 2 years. They're going to look at you kind of crazy, like, damn, what's going on? But in this day and age, people ain't staying at companies a very, very long time. So just as long as you've been gainfully employed for 2 years and you don't have longer than a 6-month gap, they're going, that's a positive. So loan to value, your credit, let me see, I wrote something else down. DTI, stable employment loan to value, credit. Yeah, and your income. Those are the things that you really need to make sure that are together when you go looking for a loan. So don't go over there with the shit half-assed. Don't go out there embarrassing us, the people, and then talking about, oh, they're not approving me because I'm Black. No, you got to get your shit together. We got to. And I'm only telling you this because I want you to be responsible for yourself. The thing that I hate more than anything in the world, besides a lying ass man, is somebody who don't take accountability for themselves. Accountability is everything. And so we can't half-ass stuff and then go out and say it's somebody else's fault. We got to take accountability for our own selves. So Black people, I just want us to go with our best foot forward. If your credit is jacked up, then get my book and take my training. I got online listen what I just did, you guys. I haven't even announced. This is going to be my announcement. Okay. Check this out, you guys. So I do something called the Net 7 where if you're new to me, let me just tell you who I am. Constance Carter. I'm CEO, broker. I own a mortgage company. I built the largest Black-owned real estate firm in California. Cannabis investor, best-selling author, real estate investor, commercial and residential real estate, entrepreneur, coach, teacher, life strategist. So I'm out here, but my goal is to help people that look like you to be able to build wealth. That is my mission. And so if I come off a little harsh or abrupt, hey, that's just who I am. But I love you. I do. And I do it. And I'm telling you this because I want us to do better. I want to put us in a better position, period. All right. So I have this group called the Net 7 Collective.
It is freaking amazing. This is exclusively for Black women. Okay. So my contribution to closing the wealth gap is through Black women. I am helping Black women to be able to build their net worth to 7 figures. And so I have a new cohort coming up, and I'm helping folks, and I'm giving in so many areas in their life. And you go to my website, constancecarter.com, click on Net 7, so that you can see what it is that I'm doing, how I'm helping people, and schedule a one-on-one with me. This is not what I wanted to talk about, but let me just tell you about Net 7 real quick, because this is my passion project. Okay.
It has been a privilege and an honor to be part of this cohort. Constance has done an amazing job at placing systems to allow us to understand how to prosper in our businesses. We have strategically taken the time each week to come together to understand how to build a business, how to brand a business, how to use real estate, how to use life insurance. We have bonus days where there are speakers who come and they share their stories and their goals and their successes. We have an accountability coach that I have learned to realize that she really is like a best friend to me. It has been an amazing journey. I have grown so much. Now all my fears are now my strengths.
Y'all, she said, all my fears are now my strengths. I love that. So that's my passion is Black women. I love you. I love you. I love you. So if you want to see if you would be a good fit for the cohort, I don't invite everyone into the cohort, but my goal is to help 100 Black women within this year to build their net worth to 7 figures. And has been absolutely amazing. This second cohort that I just finished up, y'all, I'm just full. Just the stuff that I'm seeing. Let me just tell you really quick. Stuff I'm seeing is I've seen people open up new businesses, get their business funded. Some folks started podcasts. Some people have become life coaches. Some people have gotten government contracts. What else? Online trainings in communities. I mean, all of this stuff has come out. So, of course, wealth is a journey, right? It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So they are on their way to building wealth. This is a 3-month cohort. And just the environment is great. One of the things about me is I know that I'm not the smartest person in the world. I know how to make money. I know how to build businesses. I know how to do certain things, but I don't know everything. And so I think my superpower, and I know my superpower is my ability to inspire leaders and create people who inspire change. And so that's what I do inside the cohort. That's what I did with my business. That's why I have the largest Black-owned real estate firm in California. And that's what I'm doing with these ladies in the Net 7 Collective. So it's dope and amazing. So if you are interested, go to bookwithconstance.com and then do that. But here's what I'm telling you. Oh, before I go there, tell you what I'm doing right now. This new thing I just put online, and I haven't even announced it yet. But before I do that, I just want to acknowledge CVS. She said, I'm telling the absolute truth. Cherish, thank you for ordering the books. I appreciate it, girl. Thank you. Is Navy Credit Union the one online only? No, Navy Credit Union, they actually have they have branches all over. So yeah, no, they're not just online. The name of my book on Amazon is Keeping Score: What You Need to Know to Make Your Credit Score Grow. The Secret to Breaking the Broke Code. Or you could just search for Constance Carter. There's somebody else named Constance Carter, though. She has a book that ain't mine. I have this. This is a $50 book. It's $20. It's the lowest I can make it on Amazon. A $50 book, $20 on Amazon right now. I don't make nothing. The Wealth Accelerator workbook is a $100, $99 workbook. Guess what? $20 on Amazon. I don't make any money. This is for you. And then my other 2 books, which I can't find, which they typically sit on my desk, Keeping Score and The Secret to Breaking the Broke Code. They're both $5 a piece. Get these books. Get them for stock. Get them as stocking stuffers. Typically, I have real estate agents who will buy them in bulk for their clients. So just get them. Just put them in stocking stuffers. Give them to all your friends. Just get a bunch of them. Shoot. Pay $100, get 20 books, and just have them, and then just start blessing people with it. Because I'm telling you, they're game changers. It's life changing. Okay. Here's what I just did, which is probably not even all the way complete yet, because I have me and my assistants working on this today, but I think it is complete. But you can join in now. Let me tell you.
I have this thing. I announced it before, but I just changed it up a little bit. It's called the Grow Your Money Club, the GYM. If you ever heard me talk, I talk about how to grow your money and not blow your money. I actually have paraphernalia. Grow your money, don't blow your money. That's what it's about. So I have the gym club, the Grow Your Money Club. In the Grow Your Money Club, this is a private club. Okay. So there's two options. You have the Grow Your Money Club where you get access to all of my trainings. This is $4,000 worth of trainings for $47 a month. All of my trainings. With that, $47 a month, you get all of my trainings. And then I drop one new training every single month for 40. These are thousands of dollars. Real estate for rookies. The value of real estate for rookies is $3,000 alone. 30 modules teaching you how to become a real estate investor so that you can start making money within the next 90 days investing in real estate. 30 lessons. In addition to the business blueprint training, in addition to the wealth map training, the wealth accelerator masterclass, like there's all of these trainings in there. $47, y'all. Okay. So that's one thing. And then so that's the regular membership. So you get access to all of my trainings for $47 a month. Okay. Go in there and I'm going to be giving you every month a new training. So some trainings that I have coming up, speaker training. I was trained by the best speakers in the world, Lisa Nichols, Les Brown, and I traveled all over the world speaking. I've done a TED Talk that did over 430,000 views, my TED Talk. So I'll be doing a speaker training coming up. I'm going to do a training on how to write a book. You want to learn how to write a book? That'll be coming up. How to build your brand. That'll be coming up. So how to do a podcast, like all of these things will be coming up. $47 a month. Okay. That's general membership. VIP, $97. You get all of that. Plus you get access to my private membership portal. Okay. So what does that mean? You get to network with people just like you who want to grow their money and not blow their money. So you might meet your next joint venture partner. You might meet somebody that's going to give you a great business idea. You just never know. There are going to be people from all over the country. Now you are going to be a founding member of the Grow Your Money Club. So once you join, if you're in the VIP or in the general session or general membership, you're going to be an inaugural member. These prices ain't going to be these prices for forever. So trust, you are getting the inaugural price, and whatever price you come in at, that's a price that you will be for a lifetime. Okay. So the VIP, not only do you get all these trainings, but you get access to this private membership. You also get access to our live master classes and Q&A sessions with me or with one of my expert friends that I bring in. I got friends all over the place that come in and they will teach you certain skills. Okay. So you get access to the Q&As, the live trainings with me or with my super friends from all over the country. You also get 50% off any live trainings. I got a live event coming up in March. Okay. I have a live event coming up in March and it'll be a little bit celebrity heavy. You get 50% off of any live training I do, any live event I do. I have a retreat coming up. I haven't even announced that to the public in April in St. Martin, transformational retreat. This is for women only. You get access to that. What else in the gym? So it's shit. There was a bunch of other stuff too. Oh no, that was it. I think. No, something else. So, oh yeah. All of my trainings, everything, VIP. I can't even read my stuff. So if you want to join this membership, right now I have that's $97. This is over $9,000, a $9,000 value. You get it for $97 a month. Again, I'll be dropping in new trainings every month. You'll get access to the masterminds, the master classes, the webinars, all the live stuff. You'll be in our private Facebook group where you'll be able to network with me and all the other people. And you will get access to all of our live trainings. We have a lot of stuff coming up.
in 2024 that I'm gearing up for. So I actually had to put off my Net 7 cohort to, I was going to start that in December for this third cohort. And I put it off until February because one of the things that we do inside Net 7 is I do these strategy sessions with the ladies. And so I coach, like I'm a coach. And if you know anything about playing at a high level, anybody who plays at a high level needs a coach. I have a coach. So I pay somebody to coach me. But also you got to look at Oprah. Oprah has a coach. TD Jakes talks about having a coach. Michael Jordan has a coach. So you need people that are that can see things that you don't, to be able to help you to be able to get to that next level. And so what I do is I do strategy sessions after each cohort with each woman. And we sit down and we figure out, based upon their skill set, the assessments that we do strengths assessments or financial assessments, what they've learned, what's the next step for them. And so that's inside the Net 7. I don't do that for the gym. You don't get that for the gym. You don't get that one-on-one strategy with Constance Carter in the gym for $97. That is that's something that'll cost you a little bit more. So it's a little bit of a heftier investment. However, I will be interacting in the group. So I just want to let you know that. So $97 for the VIP. Also, I think you get a t-shirt, a Grow Your Money t-shirt as well in the VIP. And then for the regular membership, you have access to all of my trainings, y'all. You can't lose. This is thousands of dollars worth of trainings. And there are thousands of people inside that I'm sure, they didn't get a chance to take advantage of this $97 offer. People paid thousands of dollars for these trainings, and you get to get it for $97 or $49. So whichever you decide to do, either one of them are going to be great for you because it's a step in the right direction of your wealth building journey. I don't care which one you do one of them. And not only do it though, you guys, not only don't sign up because I've done this before. Sign up for some shit and I never took it. I don't want you to just sign up because I really want to help you, but I don't want it more than you do. And I don't want your money if you're not going to do it. So sign up, take the training, implement, execute, do all of these things so that your life can change. Because guess what? There is enough abundance out there for all of us to have it. The problem is we ain't doing what we're supposed to do in order to get it. Only 1% of the people are going to be millionaires because they're going to do what it takes to become it. The rest of us are complacent, and that's fine. If you're complacent with where you are, if you're happy with where you are, that's fine. Hey, listen, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. But if you want to get there, if you truly want to get there, then I want to help you get there. And so I'm putting this in place for you. So if you want to join this community, go to my website, go to constancecarter.com, and then click on training. Go to constancecarter.com and then click on training and then click on Grow Your Money Club and sign up. Start getting access. You're going to be put in a whole other private group, and we're going to start networking. And our first networking event is going to be next month, but you will get access to everything VIP. So I want you to win because you know what? Black people. No, it's not just for black. Oh, let me just tell you this. Not for just for black people. It's for everybody. Okay. It's for everybody. And it's not just for women. But I love you though, like for real in real life. And I want to see us all win. I want to see us all come together and I want to see us all win. So make sure you're telling everybody, stop what you're doing right now and share this out with everybody that you know, because I want them. Here's the thing. And this is why I do this. I'll tell you why I do this, because I love you and I want to close the wealth gap and I want us all to win, but I don't want to be the only one on vacation. I be going on vacation. I be going all over the place by myself, for real. I go on vacation by myself. I'm going on a Maxwell cruise next month by myself. I go all over the place by myself. You know why? Because I don't have enough friends that can afford to get up and go with me when I go. I just went to Turks and Caicos last week, but I had those friends. They had the money to go. We actually partied with Drake, y'all. But anyway, I want to be able to have more people be able to live the life without barriers. Live your life without any worries, to be able to get up and do what you want to do on your own terms. And so that's the reason why I do this. It's simply because I love you and nothing else. I don't want anything else from you. Of course, it's an investment for you, but I just really want to see you win. And that's it. Because otherwise I could be out here selling real estate and doing whatever, but I really choose to help my people. So that's what I want. Go over there to my website, constancecarter.com, click on training, click on Grow Your Money or gym membership, and join the gym club and get access to all this training, because it's going to change your life. And if I was you, I would do the VIP. All right. So listen, this discriminatory shit with Navy Credit Union, it happens. It don't mean that you ain't got to have your shit together. I don't ever want you to be in a position where anybody could tell you that you ain't got your shit together. Because when you do come back and say, no, here go my stuff, you did discriminate against me. You don't want them to say, oh, look at, she got a 520 credit score trying to come up in here trying to get a loan from us. Well, you gave such and such a loan with a 520 credit score. Well, we don't do that no more. Okay. You got to have a 700. So just make sure that you're in position so they can't say nothing. Legend of Naga said, which book is about credit? That's Keeping Score, what you need to know to make your credit score grow. All right. I have an account with Navy Credit Union. I was about to open a business account for my LLC until I watched your video with Elaine about getting your LLC in compliance before 2024. If you haven't seen that video, watch the video about the CTA compliance, what the government is trying to do, or what they're not trying to do, what they're about to do to small businesses. And make sure that you're in compliance. I have a business blueprint training inside this gym membership. So take the business blueprint training, get your business too legit to quit so that you don't have to worry about any of these things that are happening. So I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Oh, look at, I love action takers. CVS. Congratulations, darling. Welcome to the gym club. I appreciate you for real. I'm the same way, girl. Listen, I don't even know if you're a girl or guy, but here's the thing. If something sounds good to me, I don't have a problem in investing in myself, but that's the reason why I made the money I made. And this is the reason why I do the things I do, is because I don't have a problem in investing in myself. And so, we got to get out of that mindset where we don't want to, put the money in and we worried about this. Oh, I could just really go on YouTube and get this. Well, you ain't doing it. So you may as well invest in something that's more structured so that you can learn, you can listen to this stuff. Now, here's the thing, especially with my credit repair masterclass, people were like, you know what? I just listen to it while I'm driving. You can listen to this training while you're driving. Don't I have such a great voice? You can listen to it while you're driving. And then you could, when you get to wherever your destination is, you could implement some of the stuff. You could write some of the stuff down. So there's no reason why you can't learn the stuff that I'm teaching, but it's going to get better and gooder and gooder and gooder. So, hey, listen, CVS, I'm proud of you for taking action. I appreciate it. Everybody else, share, subscribe. Your girl, listen. I asked y'all to subscribe to my YouTube page, and it's growing. So thank you, everybody, for helping me to grow my YouTube page. I mean, I ain't got hundreds of thousands, but I got like 9,000 subscribers now. So hopefully by next year, I'll have 100,000 subscribers. That's the goal. But I appreciate you guys logging on and going over there and subscribing to my YouTube page. It is definitely appreciated, because YouTube once you start doing it in YouTube, you doing great. Because Facebook and Instagram, you can be doing hundreds of thousands and I might get 32 cents for the same thing that YouTube will pay me, thousands of dollars for. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. And anything you need, if you have a question, ask Constance, and I'm happy to answer your question in the DM, and I'll also answer it live as well, because I do an Ask Constance segment as well. So we'll do the Ask Constance next week. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go spend time with my kids, but I love you guys for real in real life. You guys take care. And